Yeah, hello YouTube. Sorry about the, having to put this into two parts because I don't know why, but, like, something really weird just happened, like, my laptop shut off, but anyway, back to the story. Right. It was like the thing was chasing me, or I don't even know, or just fucking want to say it, haunting me. Yeah, there. By this point, I was on the verge of losing it, but not even once did the thought of turning off the console occur to me. I don't even know why, I was just so wrapped up in it. The terror felt all so real. I tried to shake the statue, but it would just literally appear right behind me every single time. Link started to begin a new make weird animations. I've never seen him do this before. He would flail his arms around and randomly the screen would cut to the happy masked salesman smiling again for a brief moment for us face to face with that fucking statue again. I ended up running into the Swordmaster's dojo and ran to the back. I don't know why, but in my panic I just wanted some kind of insurance that I'm not alone here. To my dismay, I found no one, but as I turned to leave the statue, it cornered me in the chubby in the back. I tried attacking the statue with my sword, but with no avail. Confused and backed into a corner, I just stared at the statue, waiting for it to kill me. Suddenly the screen flashed again to the happy masked salesman, and Link turned to face my screen. Standing upright, mirroring the statue, it looked at me along with his copy, literally staring at me whenever left of the fourth wall was completely shattered. While I ran out the dojo terrified, suddenly the game walked me to an underground tunnel, and then, all of a sudden, the Song of Healing queued up. As the Song of Healing reversed queued up again, I was given a brief moment of rest before the statue started appearing behind me again, this time more angry. I could only take a few steps before it would summon me again. I hurriedly made my way up the tunnel and appeared in South Clock. As I ran aimlessly in a sheer panic, suddenly a redden screamed, and then the screen faded to black as dawn of a new day, and I appeared again. The screen faded in, and I was standing on the top of Clock Tower, with Skull Kid hovering me over again. Silent, I looked up to the moon, which was black, looming just meters above my head, but the Skull Kid just stared at me. Just that fucking mask. So a new song was playing. Stone Tower Temple theme played in reverse. So. As the Stone Tower theme playing in reverse played, in some sort of attempt, I equipped my bow and fired off a shot at the Skull Kid, and then it actually hit him. But then something more dangerous happened. He had played an animation of him reeling back. I fired again, and on the third arrow, a text box appeared saying, "That won't do you any good." And then I was picked off from the ground, levitated upwards on my back. But then Link screamed as he burst into flames, instantly killing him. I jumped when this had happened. I have never seen this move used by anyone in the game and Skull Kid himself didn't even have any moves. As the death screen played, my lifeless body still burning. The Skull Kid laughed and the screen fades to black, only to have me reappear in the same pace. I decided to charge him, but the same thing happened. Link's body was lifted off the ground by some unknown force, and he immediately burst into flames again, killing him. This time during the death screen, the faint sounds of the reserved Song of Healing could be heard. On my third and final try, I noticed that there was no music playing this time, and that all there was just an eerie silence. I remember that in the original account of the Skull Kid, he was supposed to use the ocarina to travel back and to summon the giants. I attempted to play the Song of Time. Before I could hit the last note, Link's body once again exploded into the flames and he died. As the death screen neared its end, it began to charge, as if the cartridge was trying to process a lot or something. When the screen came to life, it was the same scene as the first 3 times, except this time Link was laying on the ground dead in a position that I have never seen in the game before. His head tilted towards the camera with the Skull Kid floating above him. I couldn't move. I couldn't press any buttons. All I could do was just stare at his dead body. After about 30 seconds of this, the game simply fades out of the message. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? Before kicking you out to the title screen. Upon getting back to the title screen and starting again, I noticed my save file was no longer there. Instead of Link, it was replaced with Your Turn. And it had 3 hearts, no masks, no items. I selected Your Turn, and immediately when I did, I was returned to the clock tower rooftop, seeing all my Link dead and the Skull Kid hovering over me, with the Skull Kids laughing, looping again and again. I quickly hit the reset button, and when the game booted up again, there was one more save file added below. Your Turn, entitled Ben. Ben's save file is right back where before it was. I deleted it. At the Stone Tower Temple, with the moon almost crashing, I turned off the game at that point. I'm not really but this is just too way fucked up even for me. I haven't played it at all today. Hell, I don't even know how to get any sleep last night. I just kept hearing a reverse Song of Healing music playing in my head and just remembered the scent of dread. I felt exploring Clock Town. I drove back to the old man's house today to ask some questions with a buddy of mine. No way I was going in there alone, only to find that there's a for sale sign in the front yard, and when I rang the doorbell, no one was home. So, now I'm back here writing down the rest of my thoughts and recording what happened. Sorry if some of this has some grammar errors, and why not? Because I'm not really good at reading as well. But anyway, I'm running no sleep here. I'm terrified of this game. Just even more knows out that I relived it. It's the second time writing all this down, but I feel like there's something still more to it that meets the eye, and there's something calling me to investigate this further. I think Ben is something in this equation, but I don't know what. And if I could get a hold of the old man, then I'll be able to find some answers. I need another day to think before taking this further or playing the game. It's already taken a toll on my sanity. I feel like but next time I'm going to do this. I shall record the footage all the way through. The idea to record only came towards me towards the end. So you see the last few minutes of what I saw, including the Skull Kid and the elderly statue. But it's on YouTube here. I'm going to stay in this thread for a little while longer, but before I fall asleep, to answer any questions, you guys might have not hopefully listened to your ideas or theories to help me shed some light into this, or maybe things I should try to do. I think I'm going to play Ben's file tomorrow to see what happens. Maybe I was supposed to do that all along. I don't believe in paranormal shit, but this is a little bit fucked up. But maybe this Ben guy is just a really good hacker programmer. I don't even want to think about the alternatives if he isn't. That's the end of the copy paste. I'm hoping that maybe it's some kind of running gag that the developers had other people like messed up. But anyway, yeah, that is my experience of Zelda's Majora's Mask. But anyway, these are my thoughts on it. I strongly am into paranormal stuff. But yet again, it could be just a hacked cartridge. Well, in the description or comments below, why not share your thoughts on this, and in the future I will read back on this and read his second post. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I shall see you later. So yeah, bye.